Hello, I wanted to do some heart stuff. If things have been heavy, if you've been feeling a lot of emotions lately, you are not alone. And I want to help you to welcome them in and create a space where you can feel them and also hopefully get into your body and not be so overwhelmed by your mind. So have a rolled blanket, something that's going to give you a little bit of lift, and you're going to have it under the low shoulders, so you can kind of ease yourself on and then roll onto this roll so that your armpits are just off the roll. So it's very much behind the sternum and really lifting your heart up. And then once you're there, spread the arms wide and reach your legs long and find your breath. Notice this big lift of your chest space. When we're depressed, when we're down, the heart is really heavy. Can you really focus on slow, long exhales through the nose? So there's this sense of clarifying, purifying, and letting go. You're creating width through the front of the chest. More space for the breath to move. As you let in this moment, you arrive here. Take the arms up overhead, palms towards each other, thumbs down. Really reach the heels down and get as long as you can through the arms. Wiggle the head side to side. And then bend your knees and take the hands down and come over to your side. And press yourself on up to sit. Come to your hands and knees. If you have a blanket or a brick, I'm going to have you sit on it. The blanket, I'm going to fold kind of like this. So I'm going to have my knees very close together, my heels apart, and I'm sitting in between. So take your calves to the side. If this hurts, you can build yourself up a little bit more lift. So I'm here. I'm in this inward rotation of the thighs, which is a really nice setup for back bending because it makes it really easy to sit upright. A lot of times when we sit cross-legged, we're in this heavy heart pose. So we're doing a lot today to lift you up. Take the hands behind you, clasp the fingers, roll the shoulder blades together, reach the arms long. Oh yes, maybe some big sighs coming out. Pump the forearms up and up and up and up, decalcifying any tension in the shoulders. Okay, take your right arm up, spin it. So you're internally rotating the bicep, spinning forward, yeah? Hand behind your back, cow face arms. Can you grab your fingers or can you grab your t-shirt or a belt or a bandana or something? Whew, oh my God, that's good stuff. So we're breathing into all of that stuck, crystallized, frozen energy, that hardening that happens in the body. We're breathing warmth into it. Really breathe. It's good to breathe, right? It moves energy, it moves chi. Reach up, come down. Let's do the other arm up. So help the bicep to spin towards the midline, yeah? So we're coming here, the thumb is out. And then reach behind yourself. Gomukhasana, cow face. Grabbing the fingers, maybe you're grabbing a belt. Can you keep pointing the elbow up and then rolling the right shoulder blade back? Can you move move the sternum up? Can you move the shoulders forward? Can you press down into your feet and your thighs ground a little bit? So it's like the pelvis is going down, but the heart is going up. And then how are the shoulders? How's your neck? How's your throat? Reach up. The hands come down. Woo, spicy. Walk your hands forward. Cross your legs. Take the blanket out from behind you. How's that going? Take the feet in front of you. So already getting some nice lift here. Reach the arms up. Press the legs down. So it's kind of downward facing dog, yeah? Feel how this is downward facing dog. Can you press the backs of your legs down? Can you press your heels down? Can you feel this shape happening? And then transpose it into downward dog. Cross the legs. Take the hands down. Step back. Hips are up. What did you learn from the floor? Can you press into an invisible floor with your legs? Can you feel like there's a ground underneath your legs? And then can you move your torso back towards your legs as your arms are right by your ears? Elongate through the elbows, press into the hands fully. Step your right foot forward, drop your back knee to the ground, and point the back toes. You are very low in this lunge. It's okay if your knee goes beyond your toe in this one. So, in fact, it's nice. Be very, very low and get into the back of the back leg. Oh, reach up. Sorry, I'm like halfway on, halfway off. Hop switch or step switch, back knee down. Point your back foot. You're very far down. Reach the arms out to the sides. Reach up for crescent lunge. Okay, hands are down. Downward facing dog. Plank pose on an inhale, lower all the way down as you exhale. Point the feet, cobra pose. The heart is light. The exhales are long. Hands and knees. Exhale to downward facing dog. A slow, long exhale. Hang out in downward facing dog. Can you spin the elbows, inner elbow forward? As you compress the upper arm bones into the shoulders, firm the shoulders into the ribs. How's your breath? Walk yourself forward. Child's pose, knees down, knees wide, hands forward, forehead down. So how did movement affect your breath and your quality of presence? Hands and knees, cross your legs. So I'm going to mirror you with the right leg bent and crossing it across the left leg. Right fingertips behind you, left arm up, hook across your knee. Press into your back arm, roll your shoulder blade back as you turn the belly, deeply turn the ribs, and breathe. Creating space, creating twists, new patterns, letting go of the old as you exhale. Come back towards center. Take the right leg long, hands by the side, staff pose. Clear the slate with a neutral pose. What are you seeing? Are you seeing clearly this moment? Or are you carrying a lot of impressions from the past? Could you let the yoga practice be a way to clear the slate? Left foot across, left hand behind you, right elbow across. So we're here, we're safe, we're good. We're in our body, we're breathing. We're connecting with each other, we're opening our hearts, being vulnerable. You're twisting, you're turning the belly. stimulating digestion. And then come back towards center. Uncross. Step the leg long, hands behind you. The chest is lifted. Walk your hands forward any amount. Can you touch the big toes? And if that's not happening, go wider with the feet. And if that's still not happening, you could sit up on a blanket. Be with a lifted chest. So you're getting all this space through the front of the spine first. Keep pointing your buttocks back as you lengthen yourself forward into a forward fold. Can you stretch through the backs of the legs? Can you find your breath here? What is present for you? What percentage of you is in your body? Come on up. Come on off the blanket. And do you have a brick? I would love to do a supported bridge pose, but if you don't have it, no big deal. Your feet are wide as your hips. Your feet are close enough that you can touch the middle fingers down. Lift the buttocks up. Walk the shoulder blades under you. Clasp the hands. And press the feet down. Get very on the shoulder blades. Stretch the fronts of the quads, the fronts of the thighs. Press the heels down, press the feet down. Use your buttocks muscularly to lift you up into a back bend. Feel how lifted your chest is here, how close your heart is to your face. And then release the hands, come down. And just notice how that affects the spine. Do you feel circulation, pulsation? Grab your brick. Feet down, hips up. Slide the brick on the highest setting under your low back. The tailbone, the sacrum. Very low. The sacrum, the triangular bone, is supported. Can you have the palms up and the shoulder blades tucked under? Maybe you can even grab the edges of the mat and walk the hands down. As you press the feet down, the butt is really up. And you have this beautiful arch of the spine, creating these weird organic shapes with our bodies, reminding ourselves we don't have to get stuck in any one way. We're dynamic, we're always changing, we're evolving. Step the right foot a little bit closer towards the midline and take the left knee bent. Find balance, sacrum on the brick. So if the brick feels wonky, be really mindful that you're not going to slip. One foot up in the air. Even out the tailbone on the brick so that it feels balanced. Keep pressing the shoulders down. And then step down, bend the top leg. And just do bridge pose again. Walk the feet a little wider. And then left foot is going to come in, right knee is going to bend. And you're going to find balance with your left foot down, your right leg up. Great. And then coming down. Feet down, butt up. Slide the brick away. Whew. Digest, feel. So if you're flirting with full wheel, take the hands next to the ears. If you're going to stick with what we were doing, bridge pose, one more bridge pose. Feet down. If you're coming up into full wheel, hands down. Come to the crown of the head. Big toes and elbows towards the midline. Press into the ground. Come all the way up. Breathe. Chin towards your chest. Coming down. Hips to the right, knees to the left, twisting. Oh my God. That was kind of unexpected. And then hips to the other side, knees to the other side. twisting. Come to your side. Press yourself up. Whew. Back bend central. Oh my gosh, are you feeling a difference? Just catching my breath. Check in with your body, close your eyes. How does it feel to be you now? And are you in touch with a deeper layer of yourself? Let's sit for a second, and if you want to be on a brick or blanket to get a little more lift, you can set that up for yourself. What is the physical practice opened up in your energy body? Is it easier to sit with your chest lifted and your shoulders kind of moving back? Could you let your breath dissolve any vrittis, fluctuations of the mind? Any thoughts that obscure like clouds the inner light and the source of love? And let's just sit and meditate with a lifted chest, creating a space to reconnect with that inner light and inner love. Having a smile on your lips, grateful for this body, this breath, and today, all the possibilities, opportunities to shift the energy, shift the pattern, to connect with softness and gentleness, repatterning ourselves. Hands to the heart. Lift the chest. Bow to the heart. Release the hands. Lift the eyes. Namaste. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well. Sending support in these crazy times. Talk to you soon.